I left home to go to college and didn't have any idea what I wanted to do, except that I really wanted to ranch. I wanted to come back to the ranch. And so that's what I did. In the end, that's what I decided to do. And we raised a family. We have 4 children, and it was a good way to raise the children, a good way to rear them, to have good values, and they're really hard workers. And they've thanked us many times for just for that alone, because they do well when they go, anything they go to do.
We run approximately 800 mother ewes, we say, that's the main body of the band. We move with the seasons. That's what a herded band does most of the time. It's called transhumans, I guess. I like the satisfaction of working for yourself, first of all, and putting food on the table, and knowing that you're part of something bigger, and it's a traditional thing that people have done here for years, and that's really being lost. Really, there's not a whole lot of full-time ranchers anymore. There's a lot of part-timers that got jobs and hold their little farms and ranches together with outside income. We do it strictly from here. So being your own boss, I don't know, there's so many things that contribute to it. It's not a bad way to rear kids either. On the farm they learn a lot of, and on the ranch they learn a lot of responsibility, and it's clean. Well, Molly and I were both named organic farmers of the year. We don't care for the term farmer that much, because we're not farmers really. We do farm a little hay, but mostly we ranch, and that deals with livestock mostly. So, but that's all right. That's just I don't know. We were chosen by our peers, I guess, as the organic rancher farmer of the year in New Mexico.
We don't really do any practices that aren't organic, so we decided that we should let people know that and use it as in our marketing.
I think it's a growing market. I think there's room for more. If we could have a little bit more, we would. We're kind of constrained because of land tenure patterns here and a lot of things like that. But we don't try to market much outside of our regional area. And I think we could. We do have internet sales and stuff like that, but they're not really very substantial. They're a very small part of the business. I think people are eating more lamb now, because it's an expensive product. You don't just go to the store and pick up, a lamb chop grill for $1.99. So, but as people are learning how to eat a little bit better, I think they're realizing the value of a good product like that. Family farms are important to America because that's where our food comes from, and we know how to do it. And if we lose all that culture of knowing how to farm and how to ranch, where are we going to get our food? I mean, it's a security issue. It's a human issue. It's just a really important issue. I mean, agriculture. You go to Washington and you see the Department of Agriculture, how much space it takes up. It's amazing. I think its budget is only second to the Pentagon's, right? I think at the family farm level is where a lot of the grassroots, a lot of the really important work takes place. I don't know. It's hard to just say one thing. I love this because of this. Because we're pretty good at it. So we've survived.
It's just a good life. And I think it has a lot to do with family, too. Family works together and stays together.